Pete the Cat. I love my white shoes. Art by James Dean. Creator of Pete the Cat. Story by Eric Lidwin. Pete the Cat was walking down the street in his brand new white shoes. Pete loved his white shoes so much, he sang his song. I love my white shoes. 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 Oh no! Pete stepped in the large pile of strawberries. What color did he turn his shoes? Red! Did Pete cry? Goodness, no! He kept walking along and singing his song. I love my red shoes. 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 Oh no! Pete stepped in the large pile of blueberries. What color did he turn his shoes? Blue! Did Pete cry? Goodness, no! He kept walking along and singing his song. I love my blue shoes. 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 Oh no! Oh no! Pete stepped in the large puddle of mud. What color did he turn his shoes? Brown! Did Pete cry? Goodness, no! He kept walking along and singing his song. I love my brown shoes. 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 Oh no! Pete stepped in the bucket of water, and all the brown, and all the blue, and all the red were washed away. What's the color were his shoes again? White! But now they are wet! Did Pete cry? Goodness, no! He kept walking along and singing his song. I love my wet shoes. 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 And more of Pete's story is, no matter what you step in, keep walking along and singing your song, because it's all good. Pete the Cat, rocking in my school shoes. Art by James Dean, creator of Pete the Cat. Story by Eric Lidwin. Here comes Pete, strolling down the street, rocking red shoes on his 4 furry feet. Pete is going to school. He sings his song and I'm rocking in my school shoes. I'm rocking in my school shoes. I'm rocking in my school shoes. Pete is sitting at his desk. To room books on every wall. And the teacher says, "Come on, Pete, down that hall." Where is Pete going? The library! Pete has never been to a library before. Does Pete worry? Goodness, no! He finds his favorite book and sings his song. I'm reading in my school shoes. I'm reading in my school shoes. I'm reading in my school shoes. Check out Pete. He's ready to eat. And a big, noisy room with tables and seats. Where is Pete? The lunchroom! He can be allowed a busy in the lunchroom. Does Pete worry? Goodness, no! He'd sit down with his friends and sings his song. Go, God. I'm eating in my school shoes. I'm eating in my school shoes. I'm eating in my school shoes. Pete and his friends are playing outside of a green, grassy field. swings and tall slides. Where is Pete? The playground! Kids are running in every direction. Did Pete worry? Does Pete worry? Goodness, no! He slides, swings, and sings his song. I'm playing in my school shoes. I'm playing in my school shoes. I'm playing in my school shoes. All day long, Pete sings a song. I'm singing in my school shoes. I'm painting in my school shoes. I'm adding in my school shoes. I'm riding in my school shoes. When school is done, Pete rides to bus home. Pete's mom asks, "What'd you do at school today?" And Pete says, "I was rocking in my school shoes. I was rocking in my school shoes. I was rocking in my school shoes. I was rocking in my school shoes." And now we do it again tomorrow, because it's all good. Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy buttons, created by James Dean. Story by Eric Lidwin. Pete the Cat put on his favorite shirt with 4 big, colorful, round, groovy buttons. He loved his buttons so much. He sang his song. 4, 4, 4. My buttons! My buttons! My 4 groovy buttons! My buttons! My buttons! My 4 groovy buttons! Pop! Oh no! One of the buttons popped up and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 3! 4 minus 1 equals 3. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no! Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My buttons, my buttons, my 3 groovy buttons, my buttons, my buttons, my 3 groovy buttons, pop! Oh no! Another button popped up and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 2! 1 minus 1 equals 2. 3. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no! Buttons come and and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. No, no. No, no. My buttons, my buttons, my 2 groovy buttons, my buttons, my buttons, my 2 groovy buttons, pop! Oh no! Another button popped up and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 1. 2 minus 1 equals 1. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no! Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My button, my button, my 1 groovy button, my button, my button, my 1 groovy button. Pop! Oh no! The last button popped up and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 0! 1 minus 1 equals 0. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no! Buttons come and buttons go. Pete downlooked a buttonless shirt, and what do you think he saw? His belly button! And he kept on singing his song. My button, still have a belly button. My button, still have a belly button. I guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come, that stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness, no! We'll keep on singing. Buttons come and buttons go. The end. The end. The end. Pete the Cat's Groovy Imagination by Kimberly and James Dean. Pete the Cat was happy. Today would be so much fun. Chilling out, catching fives, sand surfing, and lots of sun. But when Pete looked outside, he looked down of a dumpster, sad. Dark clouds of pouring rain and make it day turn bad. Pete didn't complain. He did not feeling blue. Pete knew he could find something fun to do. Pete drew a cool picture. Pete strummed a little tune. Until he saw something good to be true. Pete found a big box. He looked it up and down. He turned it side to side, and he spun it all around. The box was brown. It wasn't strong. The box was wide and tall. Maybe it's just a mini box after all. This box rocks. The box was big. It wasn't groovy. The box could be something new. Suddenly, Pete's imagination grew and grew and grew. Maybe it was more than a box. Maybe it was more than seemed. Pete closed his eyes, and his out of the world dream. It was more than a box. It was a groovy rocket ship. Pete saw the moon and his outer space trip. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Pete was heading home. He landed splashed in the sea. The box was big. It wasn't groovy. The box could be something new. Suddenly, Pete's imagination grew and grew and grew. The box was now a yellow submarine. Pete dived away into the sea. Pete wore his goggles and fell onto the water sea. The submarine crashed. The end.